Hi guys, and welcome back to Airtime Studios. And today I'm going to be visiting Walibi Holland, and I'm really looking forward today because I'm going to be riding my first Rocky Mountain construction roller coaster that I've ever been on, Untamed, and this is going to be crazy ride. First RMC for me to ever ride. It's got everything you could want for a roller coaster that packs in an experience with steel track, but a bit like a wooden roller coaster. There is some great other rides at this park as well, including Goliath, which looks like a great intimate mega coaster, and I can't wait to see how all of these roller coasters perform in this park. We've also got a clone of a rocking roller coaster at Disney, and there's also a Mack Big Dipper Lost Gravity, and I've never been on one of them either. So this is going to be a very exciting day here at Walibi Holland in the Netherlands. Second vlog of this mini Netherlands trip, and I hope you all enjoyed the vlog from Efteling as well. But anyway, let's go and jump in to Walibi Holland and see just how good or bad this theme park might be. Let's go and jump in right now. Right, we are into Walibi Holland, and we're going to get straight to Untamed, my very first RMC roller coaster that I've ever been on. One of the first into the park. Hello. We're into the park. It's park open. We're literally the first down the street. So let's go and get to Untamed. Right, we're rushing through this Hall of Fame now here. We're on a fast walk to Untamed. Through here, we've got a funky little building to go through. Here, completely deserted here. One of the first people's in. Literally the first people through here. So that's gonna be well, we might be the first riders on Untamed here. Let's go and get outside. If these doors open.
2 hours later.
We are through, finally. It turned out we had to wait until the park officially opened to get through. And as you can see, we've got this massive Ferris wheel in front of us. Let's go and get to Untamed. Right here. Very excited. We are fast walking here. Past the Ferris wheel. We just need to make it past the shot tower, which is peeking through the trees over there. You can't really see it right now. But we are definitely gonna get to Untamed here. I can't wait to get on this RMC. It's gonna be the first RMC I ever ride. This Ferris wheel is absolutely massive here. Getting to Untamed here, very early on. Walking through the park here. As you can see, not quite the same detail as yesterday. More of an amusement park sort of feel, as you can see, with a few big roller coasters. And the first one coming up is the Vekoma SLC, and that I'm not looking forward to riding. It's a standard layout Vekoma SLC, and which means it's literally the exact same layout as Infusion at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is one of the worst roller coasters in the world. So I'll go on this and tell you how bad it is later. But right now we're gonna get to Untamed here. I don't know if that's a shot or drop tower. It looks pretty, it doesn't look actually that tall, so it could be a drop tower. I suppose we'll find out when it opens or starts testing, because I haven't seen it go yet. I don't know if they tested any of the rides, so it should be poor. Just like when I've been to Fort Park before, you get there and they haven't tested any of the rides yet. And like the only ride that's open is like Stealth before. So that's really pretty annoying. So hopefully they don't do the same. I can see my first supports of Untamed right through there. I think we're in a big crowd of people trying to get to it. Right at the front of it though, we might be on the first train of the day here. You never know, but I can see my first moment of RMC track I've ever seen in real life. Peeking through the trees. and I can't wait to see this whole thing. Oh, it's really starting to peek through the trees over there. Wow. My first RMC roller coaster is we're very close to riding, hopefully. Oh, this might have tested already. Staff ready to load up this drop or shot tower. I think it might be a drop tower. I don't see any hydraulics there. Imagine we're first ever riders today on Untamed. Wilderness here. Untamed is right here. We're getting through right first. Are you looking forward to Untamed, Holly?
Yes.
Yes, very much. There is the drop. Wow. Welcome to Untamed, everyone. The jewel of this park. Untamed. A Rocky Mountain construction hybrid roller coaster, steel iBox section track with wooden supports. Welcome to Untamed, everyone. This is absolutely massive, and we're joining the queue of Untamed here at Walibi Holland. Wow. Let's go and get on this magnificent Rocky Mountain construction roller coaster for the first time. One of the trains from the old Woody that used to sit here, and Untamed peeking right through there. It looks like an incredible ride. I can't wait to ride it. And let's go and get on Untamed, my first ever RMC. We have just been on Untamed, and I tell you what, we are ready to go straight back round on this. Not a big queue this morning, but that is a good ride. It's got to be in third place for me, behind Shambhala, and a bit better than Voden Timber Coaster at Europa Park. Great ride that was. RMC, my first RMC, great impressions of RMC. To start off with, on the back row, I love how they've got a back row queue on this. I don't know any other roller coaster that had that. On the back row, whipped through the elements. The first element was crazy good. Like whipping up into an inversion and then onto the side and whipping back down into a double inversion. What a great element that was. And then the airtime throughout the layout. A few more inversions, but the airtime was absolutely crazy in a few elements. Flung into the top of your seat, and at the end, loads of ejector airtime to mix in with it. A great ride. And the final inversion was crazy. High speed through airtime and then an inline twist. Wowzers. And it really does make it feel like a steel coaster, quite a bit like a wooden roller coaster. RMC, great manufacturer, and we're going straight back round for another ride on this great roller coaster. Bravo RMC, great ride. Untamed, Walibi Holland, a must-do if you ever come to this theme park. Definitely. One of the best roller coasters I've ever been on. Probably one of the best roller coasters in Europe. What a great ride. Let's go straight back on, and I wonder if we can try and get on the front row this time and see how that compares. Now, we have just been on Untamed 2 times, at Walibi Holland here, and it's safe to say that it's my third favourite roller coaster that I've ever been on in my life. It's a great RMC roller coaster. You can hear it clunking up the lift hill behind us, and we have ridden the front and the back row because for some strange reason there's a front and a back row queue in the station for Untamed. A big up to Walibi Holland for letting us pick whatever row we want. That's something that most theme parks don't do, and it's a great thing to add. So the back row was good, but most of the roller coaster I preferred the front row on it.
Me too.
It just felt like the elements were taken faster, being pushed by the train forward. There was some great elements at Airtime. Oh, the Airtime was just insane, and the inversions were taken at great speeds for maximum thrills. Now, Holly, what did you enjoy about Untamed? What's your favourite row that you've been on, the front or the back?
I prefer the front, and my favourite inversion is probably the first one.
What do you enjoy about the first inversion on Untamed?
It's probably because you kind of like you're actually on the lap bar, and it's really like fun.
Oh yeah, being pushed up into the lap bar, just like all the Airtime elements. What did you think of some of the wave turns, like Airtime, but it bangs you on the side?
I thought they were really
wave turns, very thrilling element, and Untamed is an absolutely fabulous roller coaster overall. One of the best in Europe. Definitely ride it when coming to Walibi Holland. Now let's go and get on our next roller coaster here, which is going to be the Intamin Mega Coaster Goliath. Here is Goliath, the Intamin Mega Coaster here. Looking like a pretty cool ride. It has nice winding turns, great airtime, and of course a fast speed on a tall roller coaster. Here is Goliath here. Let's go and get on Goliath if we can find the entrance, which I believe is somewhere around here. There we go. Here is the entrance to Goliath. Let's go and get on this Intamin Mega Coaster. It's still Road to 200 roller coasters on Airtime Studios, and it's roller coasters like this that even count. We've got a little family roller coaster here to go and get the credit on. Here, as you can see, pretty good ride just to get the cred through this little Walibi entrance here, and let's go and get this little credit in. Next up, we have Spinning Vibe here. Let's see this in action. Well, that little ride was slightly fun, but continuing through the park, we have the Zero Zone. And in the Zero Zone, we have a weird sort of gyro swing where all the seats are configured in the middle. Over here, I don't know if it's in the same area, is Lost Gravity, which we'll take a ride on in a minute. A Mack Big Dipper roller coaster with a couple of inversions, and mainly based on Airtime. And over here we've got a little junior coaster, Draco. So let's go and get the credit on Draco here. So here we go on Draco. as you can see, we've got this little roller coaster right here. So let's go and get on this. Well, we've got the credit on that. And continuing through this area, we have the gyro swing, where every single seat is configured in the middle with no gaps, apart from the entrance to the ride, which is pretty strange if you ask me. But let's go and get on it. Round the side, in the zero zone. This one's called Tomahawk right here, and it's themed to like, I don't know, a bit of a construction area, if you ask me. As you can see, we got some minor theming, and here is the gyro swing right here, all next to Lost Gravity, same sort of theme. So I'm assuming Lost Gravity's in the zero zone, and this should be our next ride, Lost Gravity after the gyro swing. So let's go and see how this gyro swing is with seats configured in the middle. Now, the back to get on the gyro swing. You missed that a second ago. Well, it was spinning like really fast. I think I caught one cycle of it there. But if you saw that, it's configured in the middle and it starts spinning really fast. It's going again here. Look how fast it spins. Just for a gyro swing. It doesn't go up that high, but it really spins quite fast and makes the experience hopefully a lot more thrilling. I'll certainly tell you what I think of that. But yeah, pretty interesting in my opinion. Can't wait to see how it goes. We're next up, so see very, very soon. I've just been on that funny gyro swing. That's one of the best gyro swings I've been on. It goes relatively high, not quite 90 degrees, but it spins really fast and it makes the experience really fun. But anyway, the time has come to ride Lost Gravity, Walibi Holland's Mac Big Dipper. Here is Lost Gravity for you guys. Mac's famous elements all combined together in one roller coaster. Small cars of 8, similar to a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, with winding turns, heartline rolls, and lots of airtime. Let's go and get on Lost Gravity. My first ever Mac Big Dipper roller coaster. Just been on Lost Gravity here. A lovely Mac Big Dipper right here. Nice roller coaster here. And I really enjoyed this quite a bit. All the theming is great in this zero zone. All these towers, it's basically a construction zone. The ride was absolutely brilliant, with lots of hang time, airtime, and loads of sweeping elements. Oh god, all these roller coasters making my hair go wild here. But yeah, great ride, nice pace, lots of hang time, sweeping bends and airtime. Classic Mac layouts there, absolutely brilliant. Really loved that ride, Lost Gravity. Not quite as good as Goliath and Untamed though. Definitely sits in third place though. Really nice roller coaster, certainly enjoyed that. And our next big roller coaster is going to be the Vekoma Boomerang, which is my first ever boomerang I've been on. So let's go and see that. Here is my very first Vekoma Boomerang. Speed of sound at Walibi Holland will be my very first Vekoma Boomerang. It first goes up the lift hill, backwards, and then goes forward through the Cobra roll and through the loop, up that lift hill on the right and then does it all backwards. My first time going on a boomerang, and I can't wait to do this.
Buckle up, it's a trail ride. Buckle up, it's a trail ride.
So, I have just been on my very first Vekoma boomerang. It was a bit rattly, but it was a great ride. Really fun. Really built up the anticipation, being pulled up the lift hill backwards, really slowly, right at the start. And then it just propels you forward into a cobra roll, a little jolty, but still really fun, and then into a great vertical loop. And going back up and down the drop backwards was absolutely fabulous, and I just love going through vertical loops backwards. It's so intense, and especially going through the cobra roll backwards was something. Oh my god, it was a bit rattly, but it was so fun and it was so intense. It pulls 5.3 Gs. That's the most G-force I've ever experienced on a roller coaster. Great ride, this Vekoma boomerang, and our next roller coaster of the day is gonna be the SLC. I am not looking forward to this one. It's the last big roller coaster that's currently open. Unfortunately, Express Platform 13, which is the clone of Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney, is currently closed, and it doesn't look like it's going to open today. Very warm day today, so we might go on the log flume soon as well. But anyway, let's go and see what other rides we have near the boomerang. And our final roller coaster of the day that I need to get the credit is the standard layout Vekoma SLC. And I am not happy about this one at all. But I'm here to get the credit and go on this Vekoma suspended looping coaster, and I'm not happy about it. This Infusion is one of the worst rides in the world, and it has the exact same layout as this ride. And SLCs are just way too rough. But I'm here to ride it. I'll tell you if it's any better than Infusion or not. But we're about to ride Condor here, the Vekoma SLC. Really not impressed that they have one of these. Be real, who likes SLCs? And this one was terrible, absolutely terrible. And well, my head doesn't hurt because it had vest restraints, but my rest of my body got jolted around to death. Oh my god, that was such a dreadful ride, and I can't describe how bad that was. Even Infusion isn't as rough as that. Infusion hurts more, but it bashes your head. Oh, but that was probably one of the worst profiling of a track that I've ever experienced. That was dreadful, honestly. I don't know how this is meant to stay at this park. Walibi Holland, you have to remove this ride. It's your worst roller coaster, and it's probably one of the worst roller coasters in Europe. You've got to get rid of this. It was just terrible. Now, today is a very warm day and perfect weather to go on the rapids. Here we go on the rapids. Waves are getting wet. Here we go. Oh, bit of water here. Oh, whoa. There we go. Nice wave here. Way. Oh, water coming in the boat. Oh, we've got another wave. Another wave here. Oh! I love how the water can just come through the middle here. Oh! 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 Water flooding in here. Oh! Oh! Here we go. Oh, hey. How are you enjoying this holiday? How are you enjoying this?
It's fun. We're not getting that wet though.
Yeah.
Onder zo'n muur sta je nog wel? Nee, niet echt. Ja, een paar spellen. Ja, ik heb ook heel veel. Waarom is je niet wat steiler?
Here we go. We've got some water effects on the waterfall here.
Oh!
Oh! Getting wet here.
Nou zijn nu een keer aan de nee, dat kunnen altijd
Oh, we got more wave coming in. It's coming in backwards. Oh, didn't come in the boat. Oh no. I thought you were going to get soaked there. Oh. Bit rough tides here. Here we go. We've got a mega wave here. Oh, flooding in the boat.
Mijn hele schoenen en mijn sokken zijn oké.
And now we've got calm rivers right here. Oh!
Ja, natuurlijk. Nu steeds spijlen.
We're like bumping the wall with rivers.
Ja, dat was hem.
And into the end of the rapids. How did you enjoy that?
We didn't get that wet though.
Yeah, splashing in a bit, but that was a good rapids overall. Well, that rapids was good fun. Doesn't really get you very wet, but it makes you think you're gonna get wet. I'll give you that. There is so many mega waves that do absolutely nothing to you, but they're just really funny to walk through, and everyone just thinks that you're gonna go through them. I hope you all enjoyed that footage. That was just really funny going on those rapids then. Oh dear, I can't believe I thought we were gonna get soaked multiple times, but never did. Pretty funny there. But yeah, overall fun ride to go on in the end. It's another ride, and next up we have the shot tower, which is going to be pretty cool. Shot tower's fun, just being shooted into the air on a little tower. So let's go and get on that. Shot tower's great fun. Certainly recommend you ride a shot tower if there is one at the theme park you are visiting. Ready to get properly wet on the log flume, and hopefully this will actually get us wet rather than sitting on that lame rapid. But we can go on a log flume with a double down drop. Let's go get drenched. I am really quite wet here, and we've just come off the rapids. I'm pretty wet, but it was pretty funny that I got drenched by this, like, so coming off the lift hill, there's a tiny mini drop coming off the lift hill. So like just disengaging from the lift hill onto the next part of trough, there was like a little dip, and that got me absolutely drenched, much wetter than any of the other drops in the ride. And it was a free drop special, which is really cool, and the first drop featured a backwards drop, which was really fun as well. So overall, great log flume, and you don't want to be sitting in the front and getting brutally soaked by that little dip there. But overall, that was a great log flume with a double down drop, a backwards drop, and it was just great. And that's probably our last new ride of the day. So I'll probably go and have a few re-rides now, and then we'll probably go and wrap up this vlog from Walibi Holland. I've just got a re-ride on Untamed, back on the front row, absolutely flying at the start of the day. This ride warms up 100%. Great roller coaster, Untamed. I still can't get over how good this is, but I want to let you know that this ride warms up so much. It's absolutely incredible. I was getting whipped through the airtime, and those inversions were taken at great pace. Honestly, that was absolutely brilliant. Words can't describe how much I enjoyed the ride that I just had on Untamed. It was so fast and relentless through the entire layout. But we do have a quick update for you guys, because the top spin and the clone of Rock and Roller Coaster Express Platform 13 are now open. So we're going to go and get on them in the final hour of the day at Walibi Holland. So let's go jump on those rides. Quite surprised that they're open. I thought they weren't going to open all day, especially the top spin. They're really unreliable. I've just been on the Huss top spin, as you saw from that footage. It was okay, but it was pretty slow most of the time, very old. And when you're locked into place going slow, it really hurts your legs. But it was fun doing the flips, but we only got that once in the entire cycle. It is showing its age. Unfortunately, the newest one is the one at Fantasia Land. And that's probably the best one in the world out there. A lot of them have been removed, but I did enjoy going through those flips, that's for sure. Certainly enjoyed that. So that's what I thought of the Huss top spin. And finally, let's go and jump on Express Platform 13. It's come to ride our final roller coaster credit of the day. It's time for Express Platform 13. Hope you guys like my new cap from Untamed. I thought it was pretty cool as well. I thought it was pretty cool. Really like it. Hope you guys like it as well. And we are about to go on Express Platform 13, our final roller coaster credit of the day. So let's go get on this thing. Holland for the first time, and we've had a great day collecting every single roller coaster credit this park has to offer. 8 in total, and of course the star of the show, my first RMC, Untamed, a fabulous Rocky Mountain construction hybrid roller coaster with 5 inversions and loads of airtime. It's an absolutely fabulous ride. A ranking out of 10, definitely a strong 9 out of 10 for Untamed here at Walibi Holland. There were some other great roller coasters as well at this park, including Goliath, an Intamin mega roller coaster. This one's quite tall with a cable lifter and has some very intense elements. A very fast roller coaster with some low to the ground, sweet winding turns. Those are some of my highlights here at Walibi Holland. And of course the worst ride was El Condor, the SLC here at Walibi Holland. Absolutely horrible. Now Holly, how was your day at Walibi Holland?
My day was good. My favourite ride was Untamed too. But at the end of the day, even though it was really, really good when it was warmed up, it bashed my legs a bit because the restraints wouldn't go down any further. Did you have that problem?
Not really.
Because I did.
Much.
The one we just went on was a bit rough. You agree?
What, the Express Platform 13? Yeah, I haven't shared my thoughts with that yet actually. Express Platform 13. It is a direct clone of Rockin' Roller Coasters, Disney's Rockin' Roller Coasters, and it was a bit rough. The launch was great fun as well. It's got a fabulous acceleration, the launch on that, but it was a bit rough, not my favourite. Bit of a quite a creepy and eerie theme as well. And what was your least favourite ride here?
My least favourite ride?
You didn't ride the SLC, did you?
Probably the one we just went on because it was quite rough.
Oh yeah, it was very rough. And of course I did go on my first top spin as well, which was a bit uncomfortable but good fun spinning. Now, that was our fabulous day out at Walibi Holland here in the Netherlands. I hope you had a great time watching me go around this fabulous theme park. Thanks for watching Airtime Studios, and I will see you all in the next video.